The Nwosu family house exudes warmth into the tranquil night, a haven of peace under the starlit sky. Inside, Amara and Emeka's laughter mingles, their joy a sweet melody in the stillness. Golden light spills from the windows, painting the porch with a promise of comfort and belonging. The idyllic scene is about to be shattered. The distant wail of approaching sirens pierces the night, a harbinger of chaos and uncertainty. Under the cloak of night, two policemen stand guard at the family house, their presence casting a long shadow. A blinding beam of light assaults Amara's eyes, cutting through the darkness with harsh intensity. A brown envelope appears, held aloft like a harbinger of fate. In the distance, the mournful cries of dogs echo through the stillness, a haunting symphony of dread. Inside the family house, Amara sits, her eyes distant, lost in a silent world. Mama Ifeoma frantically fans Amara, her face a mask of worry. Neighbors fill the room, their murmurs a somber chorus of concern and morbid curiosity. Uchenna paces, already consumed with the grim details of burial arrangements. The unsettling hum of hushed voices fills the air, a palpable weight of grief and dread. Under the relentless sun of Umuahia Express, Emeka speeds down the highway, his smile radiant with promise. His voice, bubbling with enthusiasm, fills the car as he speaks to Amara. "I'll be home soon, Amara, and I'm bringing you the best suya you've ever tasted." The highway stretches endlessly before him, a ribbon of asphalt promising a swift return. A fleeting vision of charred remains flashes by the roadside, a stark omen against the bright day. Emeka's eyes sparkle with joy, oblivious to the grim specter lurking nearby. His promise of suya hangs in the air, a sweet anticipation against the backdrop of impending doom. Inside the Stark police station, Amara faces a stern police inspector, the weight of the situation heavy in the air. Before her, the inspector presents the charred remains of documents and a damaged phone, symbols of shattered secrets. As Amara reaches out, her hands tremble, betraying a storm of inner turmoil. The touch of the evidence sends shivers down Amara's spine. The weight of the evidence crushes Amara. At a bustling street junction, women fry a kara, their hushed voices weaving tales on the wind. Whispers carry secrets of Emeka's staggering withdrawal, floating through the air. Amara passes by, the tail end of their gossip reaching her ears like a discordant note. A knot of anger and confusion twists Amara's face, her features tightening with unspoken emotions. In the family house, a somber atmosphere envelops the sitting room, where a mahogany coffin dominates the space. Reflecting the dim light, mourners begin to arrive, their faces etched with grief. Each mourner carries lanterns, their lights casting long, dancing shadows across the room. Plastic chairs are unfolded, arranged in anticipation of the wakekeep. The air is thick with sadness, hushed conversations mingling with occasional sobs. The room fills with the quiet sounds of grief. In the dimly lit room, Amara sits shrouded in shadow, her gaze locked onto the coffin. Her wrapper hangs loosely, mirroring the unraveling of her composure. Whispering into the silence, Amara questions, "Is it truly Emeka in there? Or is it just a stranger?" The weight of uncertainty hangs heavy as Amara's words echo in the silent room. In the dim light of his shop, Emeka counts a stack of money, his brow furrowed with anxiety. His eyes dart around, betraying a deep-seated fear of unseen observers. The weight of his actions presses down on him as he glances towards the entrance. He pauses, the money still in his hands, as if expecting an imminent threat. Each shadow seems to hold a potential watcher, amplifying his unease. The shop, usually a sanctuary, now feels like a cage closing in on him. In the bright, sterile environment of the bank, Emeka stands at the counter, initiating a large withdrawal. The bank teller smiles, a subtle unease lurking beneath her professional facade. Emeka counts the money, unaware of the teller's unsettling gaze. The teller watches Emeka, her expression unreadable as she processes the transaction. In the quiet of night, Amara's sleep is disturbed by restless dreams. The spectral image of Emeka flickers into view, his face veiled in shadows. His hand reaches out, a silent beckoning across the ethereal divide. Amara strains to touch him, her fingers stretching towards his, but an invisible wall holds them apart. In Uchena's living room, Amara sits poised, a polite smile masking an intense scrutiny. Sunlight illuminates the room, revealing dust dancing in the air. Uchenna shifts uneasily under Amara's gaze, his discomfort palpable. His eyes betray his unease, flitting across the faded wallpaper and cluttered bookshelf. Under a sky heavy with sorrow, a solemn burial unfolds. Amara's unwavering gaze follows the coffin as it descends, swallowed by the earth. A profound sense of finality settles over Amara. Beneath the surface of grief, an unsettling unease begins to stir within Amara. The weight of unspoken fears casts a shadow over Amara's face. Amara is lost in thought, and the disquieting sense deepens. In the dim light, Amara begins her desperate search through Emeka's personal effects. Her fingers glide over the worn leather of Emeka's briefcase, a silent question in her eyes. A hidden panel gives way under her touch, revealing a secret compartment. Inside the compartment, a single mysterious key rests, promising answers. At the desolate warehouse, Amara prepares to breach the heavy doors. A resounding click echoes as the lock yields, granting access to the warehouse's secrets. The heavy door creaks open, revealing an interior shrouded in shadows and mystery. Inside, stacks of crates rise like silent sentinels, their secrets veiled by faded markings and dust. The air hangs heavy with the scent of forgotten cargo, each crate a vessel of untold stories. The warehouse holds its breath, awaiting the revelations Amara seeks within its dusty confines. In the abandoned warehouse, dust dances in the dim light, revealing the secrets hidden within. Amara, her face smudged, pushes against the wall, triggering a hidden mechanism. A hidden door swings open, revealing a small room filled with secrets. Inside, Amara's eyes widen as she takes in the stacks of documents and photographs. Amara's fingers trace the edge of a ledger, discovering Emeka's name linked to illegal transactions. Inside the bank, Amara confronts the teller with unwavering resolve. The teller busies herself with papers, desperately avoiding Amara's intense gaze. Amara's voice cuts through the pretense, calm yet unyielding. The teller's dismissive facade crumbles under Amara's persistent stare. Amara walks alone down the dark street, her steps echoing in the stillness. Her heart pounds as she quickens her pace, fear etched on her face. The shadows around her lengthen and twist, playing tricks on her eyes. Each corner she passes brings a fresh wave of paranoia, the darkness seeming to close in. In the sterile environment of the police station, Amara meticulously presents her collected evidence. The police inspector leans back, his gaze sweeping over the items with an inscrutable expression. A momentary flicker of doubt betrays the police inspector's carefully maintained composure. The police inspector gives a deliberate nod, his decision made, though his thoughts remain guarded. The police inspector speaks with measured caution. "All right, Amara, I'll look into it." The police inspector tempers expectations with a stark warning. But don't get your hopes up. Under the cloak of night, Uchena's home becomes the epicenter of an unfolding drama. A forceful breach shatters the tranquility as law enforcement storms the entrance. Inside, the officers fan out, their presence invasive as they sweep through the house. Evidence mounts, inescapably linking Uchenna to Emeka's dark dealings. The whereabouts of the missing money surface, casting a long shadow over Uchenna's fate. Under the stark glare of the interrogation room, Uchenna squirms, his gaze darting nervously as the detective's voice echoes. "Mr. Anya, we know you were there." Uchenna's denial hangs in the air, a fragile shield against the mounting pressure. "I told you, I wasn't. I was at home, alone." The detective's words tighten the noose. "We have witnesses who say otherwise. They saw you arguing with the victim earlier that evening." Cornered and desperate, Uchenna cracks, his confession a mere whisper. I didn't mean for it to happen. It was an accident. On the cliff's edge, police officers surround Uchenna, the ocean's breath heightening the tension. Uchenna stands, his gaze lost in the expanse of the ocean. Despair etched deeply on his face. His voice, a mere whisper against the roar of the waves, confesses, "I did it." The weight of his guilt is palpable as he admits, "I orchestrated Emeka's death, and I took the money." In the tranquil cemetery, Amara wanders among the silent headstones. She pauses, her heart heavy, before Emeka's final resting place. With gentle hands, Amara kneels and adorns the grave with wildflowers. A soft breeze whispers through the trees, carrying memories of times long past. Amara closes her eyes, a profound sense of closure enveloping her. The cemetery is filled with Amara's tranquil presence. Bathed in sunlight, Amara kneels amidst scattered memories, the air thick with unspoken stories. Her hand trembles above a worn wooden box, a silent sentinel of secrets and forgotten times. She opens the box, revealing neatly stacked letters, each one a whisper from the past. Amara picks one, her fingers tracing Emeka's familiar handwriting, a ghostly touch across time. "My dearest Amara, if you are reading this, I am no longer with you." Emeka's voice echoes, a haunting melody from beyond. "I regret every moment I made you unhappy. Please, forgive me." Emeka's words hang in the air, a final plea for absolution. Amara stands silhouetted in the doorway of the family house, her form outlined against the light. Grief shadows her eyes, yet a spark of determination flickers within. She gazes out at a world that continues, indifferent to her sorrow. A gentle breeze whispers through the trees, carrying the scent of life's enduring promise.